What's up, fight fans? Greetings from the Wrestleverse. It's your host, Billy here.
And this is T-John.
And it's time to take it to the ring.
All right, man. It's finally here. Today's the day. I'm so
Yeah.
excited. Royal Rumble is finally here, bro. Are you ready for this?
Excited. I am pumped.
Yeah,
we did a
man.
segment earlier this morning with Lexi, and we had someone ask, like, who do you think's going to win for the men's and females? And it's like, man, I don't even know. It's so
It's
stacked.
too stacked. Exactly. It's way too stacked. Like, it's really anybody's game right now. It's anybody's guess, plus all these big fights that we're also seeing tonight. Like, I'm so excited for that. And, I mean, as you can tell, clearly this event, like, last night was an overlook. It wasn't really, that big. It just was just icing on the cake to what we're gonna expect tonight.
Yeah.
So not really much else to say about it, but
I think we're on the same page, man. It was really kind of all right, get ready for tomorrow, but we still have to put something on.
Yeah, it was a filler for sure. Definitely a filler. But it got started with Charlotte Flair.
Mm-hmm.
You saw her come out, really address everybody. Talking her talk, doing exactly how she does, and just, telling everybody how she's going to win.
Just being the really normal Charlotte Flair, the queen,
yeah, exactly.
Normal smack talk, and really kind of razzing the crowd too.
Yeah, like really talking about how Kansas City's not going to win. Like, come on, man. No, you can't say that to that crowd. Like,
for real.
They're on a roll too.
That's a nasty burn.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. But then how about Shayna Baszler coming out of nowhere and putting some fear into Charlotte Flair we kind of saw.
Yeah, I really wasn't expecting that. And you did see her face change. She was kind of she was very taken back.
Yeah, she was like, oh, like an oh shit kind of moment. It was
and you could see it on her face.
Yeah, but then we had a bunch of random appearances. I mean, all these girls coming out for Royal Rumble. So you saw Aliyah then take the stage. She's coming off of that that real crazy win streak that she's got going on against Natalya, and she was talking trash about Natalya. So already know who showed up next.
Oh, yep. Natalya came out. And dude, what about what Aliyah was wearing? Like, what was keeping those pants on, man?
I saw that. I was like, how does that even work? Just like how they they just show hip and that's it.
Yeah.
But, I mean, credit to the designers,
kind of an optical illusion, man.
Yeah, it was interesting though. Like, I liked it. It was dope. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I also like how you see that 317 because that's the world record. Yeah, I think that's gonna be her name now. Like, Aliyah 317 would be dope.
I think it's awesome, cool and that's a great shirt. I'd wear it.
Oh yeah, for sure. It would be. Hey, I think we can see her kind of starting to evolve into that cocky. You can start seeing her little swagger coming. Like, she's still playing that humble role, and the fans love it. But I think she's gonna eventually really come into her own. Like,
she's gonna have to beat Natalya's ass again.
Oh yeah, that's gonna. I mean, I don't see her actually beating her though. Like, each time has been an ass whooping dealt by Natalya. She just got lucky. Like, they're calling a spade a spade. Like, she just got really lucky by tiring her out before the fight even started and withstanding that long beat down that she got, and then she got the pin. So, I mean, Natalya
it works for Rocky, man.
Exactly. If you can withstand an ass whooping, I guess you earned the win. You know what I mean?
The wrestling rope-a-dope,
Yeah, exactly. The wrestling rope-a-dope. That's a perfect name for it. And then who came out? Shotzi.
Oh,
Haven't seen her in a minute.
It was a mess. It's like one lady after another.
Yeah. I mean, look at everybody's confusion. Everybody's like, why does everybody just keep coming out? Like, I can see what they were trying to do. And everybody just wants to, stake their claim on who's going to win. And it was really confusing for most of that. But then I loved the fact that Sasha Banks came out.
Yes. So I'm glad you brought that up. That was kind of big news too, seeing her come back out.
Yeah.
And really, Flair was she had another shook face, man. She was kind of.
Yeah. Everybody
I didn't see that coming.
Though. I think the only person that didn't was Aliyah. Aliyah was like, welcome back. Like, she seemed like starstruck. I
Yeah,
mean,
she
this is
did
Sasha Banks,
actually.
man.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
good point. Yeah, she really did.
Yeah.
But I was not expecting that, and that was pretty cool news. So that's kind of made that whole segment. So maybe that's what they were trying to lead up to. And it was just a big prep for Royal Rumble because all those ladies are going to be going at it tonight.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, Sasha kind of really stepped up and, made it so where we all know she's about that action, because then she slapped Charlotte Flair like right in the face, and then all this chaos just started in the ring. People throwing each other out left and right. And then by the end, Sasha Banks threw Charlotte Flair out and, seen posing, and, Charlotte Flair was like heated down there, just like she can't go like that tonight. You know what I mean? Like,
it was maybe something a preview for tonight, I definitely didn't see that coming, and I don't think Charlotte did either, and that's the only reason why it actually happened. She wasn't prepared.
Yeah, like I said, man, I think that everybody was starstruck when they saw Sasha Banks, in person, and then she just took over that ring. So I think everybody's going to be more composed and ready, come tonight, because it's on and popping. It's every woman for himself. So yeah, it's going to be really, really cool to see how, this competitive nature of that event will be, because it's just been so built up,
Oh yeah. Absolute chaos. I'm excited.
Yeah. And so I believe we finally cap off that, like, this feud between Sheamus, Ridge Holland, and Cesaro and Ricochet. Yeah. And how about Sheamus giving Ridge Holland that mask? Like, it looked exactly like the one that he had.
So I noticed that too. And they even did like a side-by-side of when Sheamus had his mask and then Holland has his. And I don't know. It's kind of funny. I was like, what's with WWE and all these masks? You got Nikki and you got Carmella, and now you got Holland coming out. Sheamus did it. And I get it's kind of his pupil, but I don't know. I was just kind of taken back. He looked goofy too. Yeah. He couldn't see. He kept getting blindsided.
Yeah, it was like all like, yeah, that's what I was about to say. It was like all like broken. Like you saw like in the middle of the match, it like broke off. He had to take it off by the end. But Ridge Holland really surprised me, man. I gotta say, I didn't expect him to really put the beat down like he did. Look, you can see him in the picture right now.
Yeah, like, trying to fix it. He couldn't see.
Yeah, but look at, like, he had Ricochet on the ropes, killing him. I mean, like, it was an absolute beatdown that Ridge Holland was performing on these guys.
And I was shocked, man. And I love Ricochet. Not to talk bad about the man, and Cicero. They're actually two of my favorite wrestlers. Yeah. They were a little sloppy last night, man. They weren't there, and Holland and Sheamus just took full advantage and beat them down, man. Both of them did.
Yeah, I do agree, man. They were
heavy too.
Yeah, he did. But I mean, like you said, Cesaro and Ricochet really didn't show up last night. They seemed real lackadaisical. Yeah. Maybe they're also, prepping. They don't want to put that much effort in. Royal Rumble's here.
That's a good point. Sheamus and Holland had to come in, and they were looking for revenge. And, Cicero and Ricochet could just be focusing on tonight and conserving themselves. Like, this match doesn't really matter. Let them have it,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But, I mean, it was really good to see Ridge Holland get that win, get that revenge that he so desperately wanted. Because, I mean, he got his nose shattered. So I know he really wanted to get that that get back, and it looked like he broke Cesaro's nose at the end.
That's what I was gonna say too. Now I heard one of the announcers, they said that he actually used that mask as like a weapon because he headbutted him, and I noticed that. I was like, how is a guy coming off of a broken nose headbutting somebody with a mask? Like, you're so afraid of like hurting your nose, you got to wear a mask, and then you're headbutting a dude in the face. Like,
I mean,
that's pretty ballsy. Or it was fake,
I was about to say,
and it was a weapon.
Honestly, but I mean, that all speaks to the character of Ridge Holland anyway, and Sheamus. They're not afraid to brawl. They're not afraid to hurt themselves if that means that they're going to beat the crap out of you and make you hurt worse. So, I mean, it all kind of works in their favor, honestly. Yeah. So I think that just gives them the momentum going into Royal Rumble tonight. And, I'm actually excited to see them as a tag team partner, because I had a lot of questions about the two. Like, I didn't really understand why Ridge Holland was really taken under Sheamus's wing the way he has been. So seeing him now like really like put a beat down like he did, it kind of shows now,
Yeah. Well, Sheamus even said it last night. He's like, we have the same accent. So
Yeah.
he's a little
It was
biased.
like that. Yeah, that was basically it, you know. So it was like, yeah, whatever. But now
Yeah.
seeing this, it's like, okay, you proved yourself. I like this. I like this duo together.
Yeah.
But how about my second favorite match of the night was, Naomi finally going face to face with Sonya Deville.
Yeah. That was pretty cool. And Sonya Deville kind of looked like Catwoman in that outfit. Did you see that?
Yeah,
Or a
that big,
dominatrix, one or the other.
yeah, BDSM vibes really were strong right there. Like I was like, whoa, that's different,
Well, she
But
showed up, man.
she
She
really
she
did.
she showed us she's not just back there eating donuts as a manager. She came in and
Whooping
really
Naomi.
fought
Let's call a
very
spade a
well.
spade. Yeah, she was really taking it to Naomi for a while. So I was really shocked. This is the first time we've seen her fight in, I mean, well over a year.
Yeah. Yeah.
So seeing her come back with such a strong performance, it was like, oh, like you still got it.
Yeah. Well, and she still didn't try to stop with her sneaky tricks, trying to get the bias ref backstage before the match, hey, call it towards me. And he said it flat out. No, I'm calling this down the middle. And he did.
Yeah.
That ref really did a very good job calling that match.
He did. Yeah, I was really happy with how that match went. It was like really intense, super close. It was way closer than I thought.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought Naomi was just gonna have just a fun fest, beating the crap out of her all around the ring for like 30 minutes. That's what I was expecting, and it wasn't that, but it was way more entertaining than I thought it would be. And then, I mean, still Naomi got the win, which we expected to happen, and I was super happy to see it. I was also, like everybody else,
oh, she was elated.
Oh yeah, we were all happy to see. Like, look at, like, we all saw Sonya Deville just hurting on the side, like when she was walking out. It was like perfect vindication.
I was very happy for her. She deserved that.
Yeah.
She's been putting up with a lot of crap for a long time from that woman, and it's even worse that it's her boss. And she had to control herself multiple times. She got smacked in the face and got taunted, a lot of dirty stuff, and she really had to keep her composure. And she was able to stay professional and wait for this match.
Yeah, she finally was able to like get that chance to really make her put some respect on her name. And hopefully, hopefully that does happen, but I guess we'll see,
That beef's not over,
it'll come to light. Yeah. I mean, you saw at the end, Naomi, of course, took to the mic to, taunt her at the end, addressing the crowd. The crowd's going crazy. And then Sonya Deville, not wanting to take any of that disrespect herself, then declared herself for the Royal Rumble tonight.
Yeah, which was a pretty neat surprise. So I think she's not really trying to win. I think she's trying to go in there and probably sneak shot Naomi, or maybe team up with Baszler, and they'll double team her. Something like that.
Yeah, I can see that. I definitely see that happening. I think that it's just make sure that she doesn't win. Make sure Naomi doesn't win. Let's get her out of there, and then I'm perfectly fine.
Yep,
and that's just gonna accelerate the beef even more. So I'm still excited to see it. I hope that Sonya at least competes a little bit in it, just because I really like seeing her fighting style. She's just entertaining, man. Like, give her credit where it's due. I'm just not a fan of her as an official,
Sure. No, I think that's very fair, and 90% of people would agree. But it was still a fun match to watch. It really was.
Definitely.
Way better than I was expecting when I first saw the fight card.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. It was a surprise entertainment factor to it. Then you had Viking Raiders versus the Usos. They know that's coming tonight. And so
this was a neat little promo, man. They came out with axes and like really intimidating the Us, man.
Yeah, and they were really like shook for a little bit, because at first the Usos were kind of talking trash to them, but it just was like, like they're the Vikings. They're not going to be intimidated by anybody. Then they brandishing these nice, like, super sharp axes, and like we're tapping like they started tapping the belt, like
They got shook, man. But I mean, you got two massive guys standing in front of you with the tomahawk, an axe. So it was. I mean, it was really fun to watch and see, and that was a great kind of promo and hype up for tonight. So that's gonna be a really good match. I mean, I've said it before. I love the Viking Raiders. They're always a ton of fun to watch.
Yeah, I kind of want to see if they pull off the upset, man. I mean, this is going to be a huge challenge for the Usos. So
could you imagine?
I'm actually really excited.
Reigns going down and the Usos brothers.
I mean,
end of the Bloodline.
I can see it happening, man, because I mean Rollins been saying it, man. He wants this to be the end of the bloodline. So I think either that's gonna happen now or in WrestleMania, like I'm calling it.
Yeah.
I can see this kind of starting to happen. So we'll see what they have in store for us. I'm just taking it all in as it comes, man. But then how about we finally get to see the end of Sami Zayn's Zayn like shtick or whatever. Because it's getting tired, man.
So late.
You gotta stop. It's time to stop, Sami. It's okay.
Yeah,
you know?
right. You
So
did this weird podcast spin-off with Jinder Mahal and Shanky.
Jinder Mahal and Shanky actually had a match upcoming, and so he brought them out, and he was trying to like get them to talk trash about Johnny Knoxville, and they actually were fans of Jackass, so it was just embarrassing for Sami Zayn all over again. It was hilarious to me.
Yeah,
man.
Did you hear Shanky? He's like with a very high-pitched voice. I've never heard him speak before. It was kind of like a huge guy. He was very high-pitched. He's like, I like porta potty and slingshot. It's
took the intimidation right out. Like, you don't even look that scary anymore. As soon as he opened his mouth, I was like, oh my God.
It was a little bit like a Mike Tyson thing back in the day. You know?
You're like 300 something pounds and you sound like that. That's rough. I'm sorry that happened to you.
The porta potty slingshot joke made me laugh. And then his voice made me laugh even more. It was just, I was so taken back. It was hilarious.
It was it's just embarrassing for him. But then Rick Boogs came out and like gave like a super dope intro to Nakamura. Sorry, I blanked on the name for a second.
Oh, you're good.
But that was really dope. Super exciting as always when these two come out. I love them two together, man. It's awesome.
Boogs is so much fun to watch, man. I love his singlets. Where's this guy find all these cool singlets, man?
He just has that real old school style, man. I love it. Just like I just like his style of how he like does things. It's real retro, kind of 80s, just hardcore. Just like he's just a dog, man. I enjoy watching him come out. He's super entertaining. And then Zayn was of course furious though when they came out, ruining his podcast in his opinion, even though it was never good to begin with. And so you see him like screaming at Shinsuke because he really wants that match with Shinsuke Nakamura. And Nakamura just like dismisses him, throws him out the ring like he always does, just like really manhandling him. And then their match starts. But then we saw Sami Zayn go into the commentators section and talking trash about Shinsuke Nakamura the entire time until he decided to really interfere and get back at Shinsuke Nakamura here.
Yeah.
Like how about that?
Yeah, and I knew it was gonna happen. As soon as I saw him sit down next to the announcers, I was like, this guy's gonna get in and he's gonna go after Nakamura for sure. And he did, man. What was crazy was Nakamura's out and Boogs is just by himself. And he's still in there, still beating ass.
Look at this man. He's lifting up Shanky like it's nothing.
Yeah, a vertical suplex to a man that big, and he picked him up. It was almost dead weight when he got him into that.
Yeah, it was super impressive, the fact that he was able to do that. And I mean, he didn't even need Shinsuke Nakamura. I mean, he single-handedly took these guys down. Like it was nothing. I was super impressed by Rick Boogs. I want to see his career take off, man. I'm a fan. I've
said it multiple times. I'm gonna say it again. Every single week, he's getting bigger, he's getting stronger, he's getting better. I love seeing him kind of grow and evolve. And this was actually my favorite match of the night.
I was about to say that was my favorite.
Yeah,
it was definitely my favorite. It was a fantastic match for Rick Boogs. I enjoyed it. I hope to see him, get some championships because I mean he's got the swag, he's got the personality, he's definitely got the strength and speed. Like he has all the characteristics for I don't even know how to put it as like a legend.
Comer, man. He could be a champion. Put in the time.
He really could. I'm excited, man. I'm super excited to see what he's got. But I was also really happy to see Kofi Kingston and Big E finally come together.
That was a cool match.
A super long time not being as a tag team or like even teaming up at all,
Mm-hmm.
So it was really cool to see them come together because they fought Madcap Moss and Happy Corbin, which was really cool.
Dude, Happy showed up, man. He really showed us
man.
he's got some skill.
Yeah, he's not just a sneak attacker, that's for sure. Like, that's what I got out of this match. It was it was well fought. These two really took like they didn't really fight Big E. I think it's safe to say they just really were beating the crap out of Kofi, hitting Big E like with some sneak shots just to keep him away. And just like they came in with a game plan. It was obvious what that game plan was, and they were able to execute it pretty effectively. But
yeah, Big E came in as the finisher, man.
Yeah, that's really all it was. It's just Big E is a game changer, man. And look at what he did. Look at these two really manhandling Madcap Moss the way that they did.
Yeah, that's I forgot the name of that move. That was their signature move. You haven't seen it since they were in tag team together.
Exactly, and I forgot the name too. I haven't like you said, it's been so long since we've seen them together that I was just like, I remember that, but I don't remember the name of it. But it was like so dope.
Like Blockbuster or it's something similar to that. I'm not 100% sure on it, but it was really neat to see them kind of get in the ring and kind of go at it and team up again.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just glad that they got the victory. I mean, you can tell. Look at how happy Kofi Kingston is in the back, and just, I mean, everybody's happy to see these two go back together and get some wins as a tag team. These two are like real formidable, but. Again, props to Happy Corbin and Madcap Moss. I really like those two as wrestlers. I mean, like I said, like I always say, their characters a little iffy, but them as like ring specialists in general, they're great.
They're coming up, man. Oh, that movie, it's called the Midnight Hour.
Midnight Hour.
Yeah,
I like that name too. That's
cool, right?
Yeah,
I was
really
it hit me, and I was like, oh man, I know I wrote it down. I had to go back in my notes.
Oh yeah, well, I'm glad you did, man, because I was like, I really wish I remembered the name, but I didn't. Yeah. So I mean, mystery solved there. And
it's a cool finisher for sure.
Oh yeah, I'm also glad to see like the upward direction of Kofi Kingston.
Yeah.
I'm super excited.
WWE's really giving him a chance to come out and shine because he has a ton of skill.
He does. I mean, and he's gotten a lot of shine already, but I'm really glad to see like his character still like relevant. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like he's not going away anytime soon, and that's apparent. He's super entertaining every time he steps into the ring, and I love that.
He's a crazy high flyer, man.
Yeah, man, doesn't lose a step. Super athletic, awesome guy to watch. And to end the night off, we got to see Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns just do one last head-to-head before their match tonight.
Yeah, I mean, Rollins was really saying what he has been saying, just kind of reiterating that he is where he is because of his cousins and really because of his help. But what about that Barney suit, man? You gotta love the purple with green tie.
I'm gonna go back to it actually, because look at that thing. I loved this suit.
Right?
Like what? That was my favorite outfit from Seth Rollins so far.
Dude, stole the show.
Man, no, it gives me the Joker vibes.
Oh, that's even better. First thing popped in my head was Barney. I think
that's his persona.
Yeah.
No, man, like I feel like his persona is really like the Joker. You know what I mean? So like it's like a play on insanity, getting in your head.
The
just
laugh,
really using you, all of that, like just wacky kind of, I don't even like that wacky persona, man. I just really like that on him, and he's really getting into Roman Reigns' head, and
it really is, man.
Heated, man. Things got real heated in that ring.
Like, but towards the end though, Reigns looked shook.
Yeah,
it looked like he really got in his head, and he's just.
Ooh.
Wow.
I mean,
you're making a good point.
Once Seth Rollins brought up the steel chair to the back, oh my God, it was over. Like you just saw him go. He started shaking and fidgeting, and like he clearly just like that one still hurts. It's obvious
it was like a flashback moment. He's like PTSD or something. And he told me it's like I hate you.
Yeah, like
Seth,
I'll never
just
forgive you.
Ha 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 ha. Good.
Because the Rollins is like, I find like that was the one I'm in. Yep. I know I'm in your head because that's exactly what I wanted. Like that was the exact reaction that he was looking for. And I mean, look at this stare down, man. Like you can just see it right there. Like how silly Seth Rollins is and how like he just knows he's in his head based off of Roman Reigns, just stoic, just stone face, not moving, just full on angry Roman Reigns. I haven't seen him that angry in a long time, man.
Yeah, he got talk about poking the bear.
Yeah,
I mean, but I love that you said that it reminds you of Joker, because I can't unsee it now, especially with that suit. I think that's a great analogy, and you hit the nail on the head, man. It's just that's a lot to think about. I love that, and that suit really put that out. I mean,
he to me is just like chaos incarnate, and he makes it so entertaining to watch him, whether he's fighting or not. When he has the mic, you know he's gonna say some crazy stuff. He's gonna try to get in the head of his opponents. And I honestly like how he's been coming at Roman Reigns, because this is the best way to take down this champ. If he's gonna be able to do it, you gotta win that mental fight first, and he's been winning it, man. So I'm really excited to see their match, especially. I mean, this event is gonna be crazy, man.
Yeah.
Like, I'm so ready for tonight that I already have it scheduled. Like I'm ready. I'm gonna be tuned in from start to
finish. You got your podcast. You're doing a pre-show and a post-show.
Man. Yeah. So you guys should really check it out tonight, 6 p.m. and 11 p.m. right after the fight. Whenever it actually ends is when we're gonna do it. But me and some of my best friends are actually starting this podcast out, and it's gonna be awesome, man. Like, it's gonna be definitely entertaining. It's gonna be just as much of a must-see as I won't say it's just as much of a must-see as Royal Rumble. That's kind of crazy, but it's close to me. It is. You know what? No,
come on,
I'm putting
let's go. Fight fans, check it out. It's gonna be a fun podcast for sure.
Oh, it's gonna be super duper fun, man. And of course, we're gonna open up the comments. I want to hear you guys, what you guys have to say. I want people to join in. Kick back with us, have fun with it the same way we will. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be great, and I'm just happy to get the opportunity to really start this up.
Dude, I'm excited too, man. We've been trying to get something like this going for a while, so
yeah,
I'm excited. I'm gonna be tuning in, and fight fans, check it out.
Yeah, please do. So, ending it off here on Take It to the Ring, we like to.
No, you're good.
All right, cool. But
yeah, we got a comment.
Yeah, what's that say? Returns to the Rumble. We got a guest entry from the former Honky Tonk Man. I mean, I guess that's what you can call him, huh?
Who's he talking about?
I don't know. Like,
the Honky Tonk Man.
Yeah.
I guess the music.
Maybe.
I mean,
that's one way to put it, Keith. I liked it. You know what I mean? Oh, more like Riddler. Nick, yeah, you're right. Yeah, I can see it. I still think he's the Joker.
The laugh, man. I can't unsee it.
The Riddler is more like confusing. You know what I mean? You can't really say that's the Riddler, but
I think the Joker's a really good analogy, just because he's conniving, he's methodical,
oh, yeah.
He's thinking 10 steps ahead, where the Riddler is more, it's after the fact. You have to catch up to him.
Oh yeah.
So I think I gotta agree, man. Joker all the way. I love that. Like I said, I can't unsee it with that suit. It's fantastic.
Oh yeah. But what spoilers didn't we touch on, man? You tell me. What do you got?
Yeah, I mean, I think we hit everything.
Yeah, man. I mean, there really wasn't that much left to say, man. Like, you just got to tune in. Like, bro, just watch. This is gonna be one of the best events, definitely of the year. One of the best in memory. I'm just ready, man. There's no more spoilers to give, bro. Just tune in and watch.
That's it, man. We're here.
Yeah, we're here. Exactly. We are here, and I mean, this is happening. So, like, that's all there's left to say. But let's get into the rating, man. So, here on Take It to the Ring, we like to rate events. 5 stars, fight forever.
Yep.
4 stars, this is awesome. 3 stars, you still got it. 2 stars, what? And 1 star being boring.
Boring.
Yeah. So I would say I'm going to be generous and give it a 3 stars. What do you think?
You're being a lot nicer than me. To be honest, I kind of wanted to give it a 1 of boring, as bad as that sounds, but I can't, because it was so gratifying to see Naomi and Sonya Deville finally face off and Sonya get her butt whooped, but also kind of show up and show us she still got it. And that Boogs match was great. So between those two things, that's what bumped it up. I'm going to have to give it a 2 for a what. The rest of it was pretty much just kind of some filler and getting us ready for an amazing Royal Rumble. So it's nothing bad about WWE or SmackDown. It's just maybe I'm biased because I'm so pumped and ready for Royal Rumble. And my expectations
I don't think that what
high.
you're saying is wrong at all. Honestly, I just know what it was for. So I can't fault them for the performance. You know, like we still got some pretty good and exciting matches. You know, I really liked the Kofi and Big E fight. My favorite was, of course, Rick Boogs going off.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we got to see some entertainment. So I can't, in good conscience, say that it was boring. I just know it wasn't the best performance. And, you know, just being generous with it, I'll stay with my 3 stars. Maybe go as like a 2.5.
Yeah.
But you got to bring it tonight, man. I'm ready. I'm so ready for tonight. That's what everybody's waiting on, and we're finally here. So, I mean, there's nothing left to say, man. Let's get this going.
Yeah. Looks like you got one more comment in there.
Oh, you know she's gonna do that.
Oh, yeah.
She's gonna beat the crap out of both of them. I think that Edge is just gonna sit on the side with like a chair and a beer and just watch Beth Phoenix just go off, bro. That's what I'm seeing happen. I see that going crazy.
I'm so ready to see Beth fight, man. That match is gonna be really good in general.
It's gonna be hilarious. Yeah, I think that's just gonna be one of those things that us fans just appreciate seeing. You know, just we can just watch as our favorites go head to head, and our real favorites put a beat down on Miz and Maurice.
Yeah,
like that's what I'm waiting for.
So, do you have any predictions for Royal Rumble, men's, women's?
Ooh, man,
it's tough, right?
I got some wild takes, and I'm gonna keep it for the podcast. You got to tune in.
Good man.
You got to tune in, bro. It's gonna be funny. We have some stakes into it. I'm gonna give a little spoiler for how we're gonna do things on the podcast. So every time there's a pay-per-view event, anytime there's something huge, we're gonna put our predictions in, right? Yep. And depending on who has the worst results from the predictions has to do a prank of the fellow podcasters choosing. So I got some wild takes, but I think that, I got some surprising wins coming up, and I can't wait to embarrass my friends with what I got planned.
Yeah. That's awesome. You hear that, fight fans? Definitely tune in. That sounds like some fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be great, man. But that's all I got for now, until I see you guys again in a few hours. I can't wait. Definitely keep subscribing, liking our posts. We always have more content coming to you guys. Be sure to comment some more on this video and all of our other videos. Tell us what you can't wait for, what you think is going to happen. Yeah, man.
Good stuff.
You don't want to miss this stuff.
And make sure you click that link right there below for all of our other WrestleCaps. And check out our sweet merch, guys. We got some great stuff in the shop. Ladies, tons of stuff for you, too. Until next time, I got Billy here.
And T-John.
Don't stop believing.